My YouTube channel is called Yes You Can. Ndio hiyo nimepina hapo. YouTube channel is called Yes You Can. Asanteni sana. Nice one. All the best, Ethan. APU on. Nice, congrats, you're flying on WhatsApp. 10,000 APU grid on. The packs will go off. Let me close all the doors.
Hello, Captain. We are ready for pushback.
Hi Kinyi. Nasema nimepitia tu huko kidogo, but I'm going to stream on YouTube right now.
Departure checks completed. Has been inserted.
Profen. Naenda tu kustream YouTube. Stream on both itanipatia lag.
Looking gear. Release parking brakes.
I'll be back. Jioni nitakuwa live TikTok as always. So guys, see you all watching on the YouTube. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the stream. This is Microsoft Flight Simulator, and I am departing. This is Nairobi, departing from Nairobi to Kisumu, and then I'll do Kisumu to Mombasa. And if we have the time, we'll fly Mombasa back to Nairobi. So welcome to the stream. Tell me where you're watching from, and I will appreciate it. So right now we are at Gate 4, JKIA Nairobi. We are almost departing. We are commencing our pushback in a few. Commencing our pushback. It's gonna be good. Kinyi nimekuona. Yeah, Kinyi, I'm trying to grow this platform. And then you see when I do a video, I'll just leave it here. So yeah. Okay, let's commence our pushback. Nairobi traffic Kenya 601, pushing back.
Commencing push. All engines clear.
There we let's start our right engine. There we go, amazing. Right engine fired up. Santi glowing.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome aboard this Boeing 737-800
There we go.
aircraft. Your crew are here to ensure you have a safe and enjoyable flight. Please pay attention to this short film, which highlights important safety
We
information.
set my tickers on
Please
TRA.
ensure
There we
that your
go.
baggage and personal belongings are placed underneath the seat in front of you, or preferably stored securely in the overhead lockers. It's important.
Yeah, I'll do
all
that.
aisles
I'll
and
do that,
exits
Kenny.
remain clear. Your seatbelt must be fastened whenever the seatbelt signs are on.
Yeah, there are times I just want to do it alone. That's why nakujanga
Adjusted
huku.
and unfastened like this. We recommend that you keep
There we
your
go,
seatbelts fastened at all times when you're seated. in
Start
case we
the
experience
left
turbulence.
engine.
If you're sleeping, you must fasten your seatbelt over your blanket, making sure the buckle is visible, so that the crew will not need to
Introduce
disturb
fuel
you
to
during
engine number
checks.
1.
Special seatbelts will be issued to passengers travelling with an infant on their lap. In the unlikely event cabin air supply fails, oxygen masks will drop down automatically. Whilst remaining seated, pull the mask sharply downwards to start the flow of oxygen. Place the mask over your nose and mouth, securing it with the elastic headband, and breathe normally. Fit your own mask first before helping others. An extra mask is provided for those travelling with an infant. You'll find your life jacket under your seat in economy class and in the front centre pocket of your armrest.
Flaps 5 for takeoff.
When asked to do so by the cabin crew, take it out of its container.
Hata singewaambia niko huko.
Pass the
Nimeingia
straps
bahati
around your
mbaya.
waist, clip the fasteners at the front, and pull the straps to free. The life jacket should only be inflated when you're outside the aircraft. To inflate, pull the red toggle sharply downwards.
Okay, so guys, we're getting our cabin
The air
announcements
can be
right
topped
now.
up by using these inflation tubes. The life jacket has a light to attract attention at night. Pull this tab so that the light will illuminate when in contact with water. Children's life jackets must be inflated whilst inside the aircraft. Passengers travelling with an infant will be given an infant life jacket by the cabin crew, who'll give you special instructions on how to use it. In case of an emergency, floor-level lighting will appear to help you find your way to the nearest exit. This Boeing 737-800 has
There we go, so
clearly
APU will
marked
go off,
emergency
APU bleed
exits.
off.
Each main
My
exit
packs
is
will come to
fitted with an
auto so that
escape
my
sign.
engine will start
Please remove your shoes
pressurizing
before using the
my
exits,
cabin
as
altitude.
these and any other
Logo
sharp
lights,
objects may
anti-collision
damage the
wing and wheel
sign.
lights will come on.
Personal electronic devices
Yeah,
must be
flaps
switched off
zinafikanga
when the
40 but
seatbelt
ziko
sign is
split.
illuminated for takeoff and landing.
There we
This
go.
includes
Let me
all
have my
electronic
runway and
devices.
taxi lights on.
Once cruising, the use of mobile phones on flight mode and other personal electronic devices is permitted. We now kindly request you to ensure your mobile phone is on flight mode and switched off. Kindly ensure wireless connectivity of your electronic device is disabled.
Nairobi traffic Kenya 601, Kenya 670 pushing back.
Armrest lowered and footrest straight.
Captain, your call sign says Kenya 307.
Fasten your seatbelt tightly.
Oh, sorry, I wasn't, I haven't changed it yet.
Smoking is strictly prohibited any time or place aboard this aircraft. This includes the toilets, which are fitted with smoke detectors. Tampering with the smoke detector or
No, kinyi zinakuanga zimesplitiwa, acha nikuonyeshe. And hapa vile flaps ziko divided. Yeah, that's where they're flaps 0, 1, 2, 5, 10, 11, 25, 30, 40. There we go. Those are the flaps. That's how they're divided.
Finally, ladies and gentlemen, your crew will now
Ni kama gear 1 to 10,
exit.
but iko split. Ukieka gear 1 inabaki 1, ukieka gear 2 inaenda 6, like it's split like that. Nairobi traffic Kenya 601 taxing to gate, taxing to runway 06 via Juliet Golf, and I will hold short at Kilo. Nairobi traffic. Guys, you're ready to go. Let's depart. Na hesabu literally Kenya. That's Captain Joe over there. There he is.
Nairobi traffic Kenya 670 taxing to runway 06. Before you shot at Kilo.
Yeah, hizo za chini hazijifungangi Kenya, zinaingianga tu. I heard it has minimum effects on any aerodynamics. There we go, runway 6, JKI Nairobi. That's where we're gonna hold short. There we go, before departure checklist. Of course, my flaps 5 for takeoff. Taxi lights off, runway lights are on, takeoff lights will go on. I'm entering an active runway, so my strobe light should be on. That's my... that's okay. We'll set on my chrono and we are ready to go. Nairobi traffic, Kenya 601. I'm lining up runway 06, Nairobi traffic.
Nairobi traffic Kenya 607 holding short runway 06. Ready, check Nairobi traffic.
Five by 5.
Thank you.
And off we go, Toga.
Nairobi traffic Kenya 607 line up runway 06.
V1. Positive rate of climb.
Traffic, Nairobi traffic Kenya 57 landing hapa Nairobi.
Landing gear set to medium. Takeoff lights off, runway lights off. Nairobi traffic, Kenya 60, and I'm currently at 7,000 feet. Climbing to fly level 180, cruising altitude, Nairobi traffic.
Nairobi traffic Kenya 67 checking out runway 0.
Kenya, hiyo siwezi sema kwa live. But Kenya kazi inafanywa. There we go, I'm still hand flying the aircraft. It's awfully cloudy today in Nairobi. At 8,000 feet, I'm gonna engage autopilot. There we go, and my flaps are gonna go all the way up. Kenya, you mean the altitude ama? Yeah, blue niko kwa horizon, niko juu, alafu hiyo the brown part ni ground. I am well leveled up. Look at that turn. Very interesting turn. It's a bank angle to the left. It's looking cloudy. Beautiful views out of Nairobi. We are currently at 10,000 feet. Yes, Kenya. There we go. So guys, we're about to arrive in Kisumu in like 20 minutes. It's not too far. In case you're new here, make sure you subscribe, like and share. Let's grow the flight sim community to the world. Since we're streaming on YouTube, Since you're streaming on YouTube, you can't mess up with audio because of copyright strikes. However, we can have our thematic Kenya Airways theme song even as we cruise onto the skies. Welcome, guys. Thank you for joining in Nairobi to Kisumu. We'll be landing in Kisumu in a few. Kenya hapana. YouTube, the stream will always be here forever, forever, forever. Yeah. So it's like I'm recording a video, the entire flight. Yeah. Yeah, so we're currently at 16,000 feet. I'm closing in on my top of climb, which is 18,000. And then in a few minutes, we should begin our descent into Nairobi, into Kisumu rather. So this is, let's look at where we're at. We are in Kiambu area. We've just passed Kasarani and Githurai, so we're in Kiambu area. We'll be headed to Liburu, Naivasha, Nakuru, and ultimately Kisumu after Kericho. The views are so interesting, so good. The views are to die for. Yeah, I always love these flights. Kenya is a beautiful country. It's really beautiful. They're supposed to help you in lift. It's part of aerodynamic laws. Yeah. Yeah, so Kenya, as I was saying, the wings are normally pointed upwards. It's part of aerodynamic laws. It's supposed to help you with stability, strength, and safety, not just lift the way I've told you. Yeah. It makes your airplane naturally stable. Mbona inataningi opposite na direction unaenda? Actually kuna kitu unafuatanga. There's a line you're supposed to keep. There's a line you're supposed to keep in the center. I'll show you. So guys, we are at our cruising altitude, 18,000 feet. I need to start programming my descent right now because we're almost landing in Kisumu. It's not a very long flight, 25 minutes and we're there. So we're already in Naivasha, we're gonna go to Kericho and finally Kisumu. So let's look at the... I have been given runway 24. So I'm gonna descend to 5,400 feet. Let's just set that on our MCP, 5,400 feet, so that the minute we reach our top of descent, the plane will start descending automatically. That's the joy of flying a Boeing. 5,400. Bobogalo, thank you. I'm glad you love it here. I hope you've subscribed, Bobogalo. We're flying to Kisumu from Nairobi. Flying the Boeing 737-800. Sasa, no worries. The video is always here forever. So we're just about to start our descent into Kisumu. We're about to start our descent. It's a very quick flight. My radar says that we're landing in 17 minutes. Welcome guys, in case you're new here, make sure you tell us where you're watching from. Tell me where you're joining us from. This is Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020 and I'm doing a flight from Nairobi to Kisumu. Beautiful flight, beautiful views. Kenya is so beautiful. So right now, according to my map, we are currently flying over Naivasha. Let me look at the exact location of where we're at right now. Yeah, we are in Naivasha. We're gonna get to Nakuru and then Kericho, then finally Kisumu. So we are about to commence our descent into Kisumu. The descent is coming in a few minutes. Okay guys, we are back. So guys, we're headed to Kisumu and right now we're flying over, we're still in Naivasha, alafu tuingie Nakuru. Nakuru is on our right, and then Kericho. Look at the beautiful plains in Naivasha. I mean, Kenya is so beautiful. We're about to commence our descent any minute from now. So Kisumu is not a very easy approach. It's kind of technical, that gives you little or no margin for error. So one wrong mistake, you could find yourself in Lake Victoria. So let's try and attempt this. Flying the Boeing 737-800, Kenya Airways. There we go. Look at that bird. Look at that bird. And we are finally at Kericho, and then we'll start our descent into Kisumu. Kericho is so green and beautiful. Ladies and gentlemen, we are at our top of descent. So we are commencing. We'll be landing in Kisumu in a few minutes. We are in Kericho, but I'm commencing my descent right now. Kericho is so beautiful, so green. We're about to land at JKIA at Kisumu International Airport in a few minutes from now. Nenda right na screen left. Let me look at that. Oh yeah. Sanitizer. There we go, guys. We have begun our descent. We are descending to 5,400 feet. Kisumu International Airport is already in sight. Karibu sana, hapa tuko Kericho. My radar tells me that we are landing in 9 minutes. So we need to slow this aircraft up so that we can have a beautiful approach, seamless approach and landing into Kisumu. Let's look at our VREF speeds. I'm gonna be landing at 139 knots, flaps 40. That's 5, interesting. Kenya, where's the sanitizer? Is it on the left side or my right side? There we go, we are closing in on our landing. Beautiful, beautiful descent into Kisumu. There we go, we are slowing down the aircraft. Kisumu International Airport is on the left. That is the Lake Victoria, so the airport is somewhere close to that cloud cover that you see over there. That's where we're gonna land. So we're gonna make a sharp left turn, a smooth left turn to be precise. My VNAV is doing a pretty decent job to slow me down perfectly for this landing. So we are going to be landing in a few minutes. We've been airborne for 27 minutes. That's more than we had. It's actually more than we had expected. Kenya 670, do you copy?
Copy that.
Is your approach okay? Okay, I see that you're at 27,000 feet.
No, I am currently at flight level 250 descending. I missed my descent, sorry.
Oh, you had not yet set the altitude at the MCP?
Yes. But I am descending immediately.
Okay. Kenya naona, usijali naona. So below 10,000 feet, my landing lights will come on. Runway tunnel lights will come on. Beautiful. Let me just accelerate my flaps, retracting. There we go, flaps 1, flaps 2, flaps 5, 250 knots. The weather has started looking crazy, but we're gonna make it. I don't think, is it raining in Kisumu? Ya kenye nijuhisi kama hiyo ya TikTok huisha, hii inabaki hapa forever and ever. Spoilers are armed, 7,000 feet. My approach is kind of messed up, so I'm gonna fly headings and then I'll head back.
Terrain, terrain, pull up. 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 Terrain, terrain. Terrain, terrain, pull up. 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 Terrain, terrain, pull up.
Gear out. Gear out.
Airspeed low. Airspeed low.
My landing speed 139 knots. I'm gonna hand fly from here. Kenya siwezi fanya modification saizi juu I'm hand flying and I'm landing. The hills on our right are the Riat hills. Kisumu traffic, Kenya 601 short final, runway 24. Kisumu traffic.
500. Sink rate. Sink rate. Bank angle. Bank angle.
30. 20. 10.
Kisumu traffic, Kenya 601 going round.
Too low. Gear.
Crazy, bro.
Too low. Gear. Too low. Gear. Too low. Gear. Too low. Gear.
Yeah, the Nini was too high.
Bank angle. Bank angle. Airspeed full. Airspeed full. Airspeed full.
And there we go, that noise should clear in a few seconds.
Kisumu traffic, Kenya 607 on short final, runway 24.
Yeah, we did a go around. I did not expect that to happen on YouTube Live, but it happened. I'd rather be safe than sorry.
Kisumu traffic, Kenya 607, vacating runway 24.
Yeah, out. Let's try this again.
Caution, terrain. Caution, terrain. Caution, terrain. Caution, terrain. Caution, terrain. Caution, terrain. Terrain, terrain, pull up. Terrain, terrain, pull up. Terrain, terrain, pull up. Terrain, terrain. Terrain, terrain, pull up.
Yenyewe ndio hizo milima zako.
Terrain, terrain, pull up. Terrain, terrain, pull up. Terrain. Airspeed low. Airspeed low. Caution, terrain. Caution, terrain. Caution, terrain. Terrain, terrain, pull up. 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 Terrain, terrain. pull
Kisumu
up.
traffic, Kenya 601 short fine or runway 24.
Sink rate. Pull up. Sink rate. Bank angle. Bank angle.
Beautiful, there we go. Landing lights off. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to my flaps will go all the way up. Taxi lights will go on. Sawa sawa Kenya, I'll see you later. Not the best flight, honestly. I'm literally veering off the taxi line, the runway, so let's get this taxied back to the gates so that we can start our preparation to head over to Mombasa or back to Nairobi if time allows. APU on. Okay, let me request the deboarding and my flight plan for Captain Joe, do you copy?
Yes, go ahead, Captain.
Well, I need to rush somewhere, so I can't do Mombasa. I think I'll head back to Jomo. Oh, I can't do... I'm heading somewhere, so I can't do Mombasa. So I'm just headed back to Jomo, ndo nikimbie place juni 25 minutes.
What is man?
So guys, in about 15 minutes, we'll be headed back to Jomo. So let me just put in my flight plan for JKI Nairobi. Okay, I will start inputting the flight plan in a few minutes from now. Let's give it a few minutes. I'm prefiling it on the network.
Kisumu traffic, Kenya 67 back.
Okay, departure runway 24, IBS 1 Bravo. Let's have that there, IBS 1 Bravo. Flight plan request. Let us wait for the route data to come on board. Amazing. Departure runway Kisumu, runway 24, IBS 1 Bravo departure. That's okay. Execute that.
Captain Ken, I'll depart. I need to leave too.
Amazing, Captain. Just setting up my flight plan. I'm right behind you. Jomo Nakat 4 Alpha arrival. Naka 4 Alpha, Jomo 2 Charlie transition. That's okay. Let's request our performance calculation. Flaps 5 for takeoff. Our trim is 5.10, V2 speed 144. Let's adjust that to 144, V2 speed 5.10.
Kisumu traffic, Kenya 671 taxiing to runway 24.
190, 19,000 feet is my cruising altitude. So let's set that here on the MCP. 19,000 feet. There's the Nairobi bound 737 departing right now. That's Captain Joe. My passengers are still boarding and their luggage is still being put.
Track 3, Kina 671, back tracking damage.
And 990 land altitude Nairobi 5350. That's the Nairobi bound 737 already taxiing to the runway. Let me just have my pushback. The Nairobi bound plane has already departed, so our flight plan is looking okay. Cruising altitude 19,000 feet, that's okay. We should be good to go. Let me just do some quick servicing because we had a rather hard landing. Ground services, ground maintenance. Let's have the hydraulic fluid, the engine. Bottles refilled. Let me cool my brakes, replace the tires and the brakes as well. The Nairobi bound plane is taking off. Let's have a look at that. There he is. He is on runway 24. That's where we're going to depart from. That's Captain Joe. Safe flight, Captain.
Thank you.
There he goes, he's departing. Mimi mtu wa mzigo ndiye amenichelewesha. There we go, that was a very sublime takeoff. Very good. See him from the window. Yeah, we can. Very, very nice takeoff.
Traffic in 671, saying 5,000 feet climbing to cruise level 250.
So we're ready to depart. Let's close all the doors. We're equally ready for departure, so let's prepare for that. We are doing Nairobi, Kisumu to Nairobi. That will take us like 25 to 30 minutes. Kisumu traffic, Kenya 601, pushing back. We have my right engines.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome aboard this Boeing 737-800 aircraft. Your crew are here to ensure you have a safe and enjoyable flight. Please pay attention to this short film, which highlights important safety information. Please ensure that your baggage and personal belongings are placed underneath the seat in front
That's a
of
quick safety
you,
announcement.
preferably stored securely in the overhead lockers. It's important that all aisles and exits remain clear. Your seatbelt must be fastened whenever the seatbelt signs are on. Your seatbelt is fastened, adjusted, and unfastened like this. We recommend that you keep your seatbelts fastened at all times when you're seated, in case we experience turbulence. If you're sleeping, you must fasten your seatbelt over your blanket, making sure the buckle is visible, so that the crew will not need to disturb you during checks. Special seatbelts will be issued to passengers travelling with an infant on their lap. In the unlikely event that the cabin air supply fails, oxygen masks will drop down automatically. Whilst remaining seated, pull the mask sharply downwards to start the flow of oxygen. Place the mask over your nose and mouth, securing it with the elastic headband, and breathe normally. Fit your own mask first before helping others. An extra mask is provided for those travelling with an infant. You'll find your life jacket under your seat in economy class and in the front centre pocket of your armrest in Premier World. When asked to do so by the cabin crew, take it out of its container, pull it over your head, pass the straps around your waist, clip the fasteners at the front, and pull the straps to fit. The life jacket should only be inflated when you're outside the aircraft. To inflate, pull the red toggle sharply downwards. If required, the air can be topped up by using these inflation tubes. The life jacket has a light to attract attention at night. Pull this tab so that the light will illuminate when in contact with water. Children's life jackets must be inflated whilst inside the aircraft. Passengers travelling with an infant will be given an infant life jacket by the cabin crew, who will give you special instructions on how to use it. In case of an emergency, floor-level lighting will appear to help you find your way to the nearest exit. This Boeing 737-800 has 8 clearly marked emergency exits. Each main exit is fitted with an escape slide. Please remove your shoes before using the exits, as these and any other sharp objects may damage the slide. Personal electronic devices must be switched off when the seatbelt sign is illuminated for takeoff and landing. This includes all electronic devices. Once cruising, the use of mobile phones on flight mode and other personal electronic devices is permitted. We now kindly request you to ensure your mobile phone is on flight mode and switched off. Kindly ensure wireless connectivity on your electronic device is disabled and the device switched off. Please check that your table is folded away, seat back is in the upright position, armrest lowered, and footrest stowed. We also ask you to raise your window shutters and fasten your seatbelt tightly, ready for takeoff. You are kindly reminded that smoking is strictly prohibited at any time or place aboard this aircraft. This includes the toilets, which are fitted with smoke detectors. Tampering with the smoke detector or non-adherence to these instructions is an offence punishable by law. A safety information card is being provided in the seat pocket in front of you. We advise you to read this before takeoff, as it illustrates details of vital safety elements, such as your brace position and the location and correct use of emergency equipment on board. Finally, ladies and gentlemen, your crew will now point out to you your nearest exit, which may be behind you. Thank you for your attention, ladies and gentlemen. The crew are happy to assist and ensure you have a pleasant flight. Thank you for choosing to fly Kenya Airways, the pride of Africa.
There we go, guys. You're ready to taxi. Kisumu traffic, Kenya 601 taxiing to runway 24. Kisumu traffic. Kisumu traffic, Kenya 601, backtracking runway 24. Kisumu traffic. Chipkorir, how are you? Kisumu traffic, Kenya 601 taking off runway 24.
Positive rate of climb.
Kisumu traffic, Kenya 601 currently at 5,000 feet. Climbing to fly level 190, cruising altitude, Kisumu traffic. So, ladies and gentlemen, we'll be landing in about 25 minutes. Okay, we are closing in on our landing. We're closing in on our landing to the Zongong Hills. There we go. Here we go. Nairobi traffic, Kenya 6016 mile final, runway 06, established on the ILS. Ken Cairo, how are you? Nairobi traffic, Kenya 601, short final, runway 06.
Glide slow. Glide slow. Glide slow. Glide slow. Approaching minimums. 50. 30. 20. 10. Minimums.
I think you can do better than that.
And we have landed. Landing lights off. lights off, vacate on the left. Flaps will go all the way up. APU on. Let's head over to gate 4. An update is that my team, the Great Manchester United, just won against Manchester City. I mean, if you're watching this, I don't know what time it is in the future, but yeah, this is the day. Nairobi traffic, Kenya 601, taxing to gate 4 heavy. That was a 36-minute flight since we started our timer at Kisumu International Airport. Not bad timing. There we go, ladies and gentlemen. We have arrived at the Jomo Kenyatta International Airport. Ah, nice. Random vids in Nairobi yesterday. Engines off. AP is already on. Logo lights on, anti-collision wing and wheel lights on. Welcome to Nairobi, ladies and gentlemen. It was a beautiful flight. I'm glad to have flown with you guys. We have arrived at our destination, JKIA Nairobi. Thank you for flying with us. I do appreciate. I've had a good time with you guys. Muwe na siku njema.